Okay, that's pretty in frame-ish. Alrighty, so I'm pretty much going to be talking about just my skincare. I have my skin bare right now, and I'm also going to be talking about solo travel, what that looked like for me in the past, different places I went to, things like that. I have a few products. I'm trying to like go through this and just not have to like edit too much, so leave it at that. I am gonna go get my nails done after, fix this atrocity, and yeah. So first, as far as solo travel goes, I feel like I prefer that so much more sometimes than even group travel. It definitely has its perks, I would say. Some of them being just kind of, you just go based off of how you feel. If you want to leave somewhere, you can just leave. If you don't want to go somewhere, you don't have to go. It's less people to kind of coordinate activities with, so I feel like that makes it a lot more, I don't know, just a lot more peaceful, less stressful. You're just catering to yourself. You also learn a lot about yourself. I definitely recommend it. I always would go like to New York alone. It's like right there. It's like 4 hours from Boston driving, so I would go there pretty often, so it wasn't really like a whoa. And I also like would meet friends online and stuff. Way back when I was like part of when I was part of like Moroccan Twitter and stuff, it was definitely super fun, and I got to meet like a lot of people in New York, people in freaking Amsterdam, people in Florida, which is actually one of the places I've been to. So it's okay. A little bit of skincare, a little bit of solo travel chit chats. I just put this on so my hair wouldn't get all skincare in it, and just trying to preserve it, you know. Got it done yesterday. I need to invest in a microphone, that's another thing, but we'll get to that. So solo travel, I definitely recommend it. I feel like you really do learn a lot about yourself, and it's super fun just kind of creating your own itinerary, not having to cater to like 8 people, 4 people, whatever it is. Not to say that like group trips aren't fun, because they are, but I just think that it's an experience I feel like everyone should partake in for sure. So I would always go to New York pretty much like maybe 3-4 times a year. Okay, this is just rose water. I'm dead. Will it focus though? Whatever. It's Trader Joe's rose water facial spray. Definitely a fan. This is like my 3rd or 4th bottle. Definitely strapped. So I've gone to New York, I've gone to Orlando. Those were like, they were my first destinations that I would like go by myself, but also like I would meet people there, so I don't know if that counts. But when I went to Orlando, I met some friends that lived in Florida. Went to Universal. Those were people that I met pretty much online on Twitter and stuff like that, so I feel like you can meet a lot of like dope people on social media. But I'm gonna go in with this. It's the Glossier Super Pure Niacinamide and Zinc Serum. Okay, so I have like a lot of just like acne scarring. I have like a few new blemishes and stuff, but I've been on like Accutane. I'm on like something new right now, so that'll be like a video in the future for sure, because I feel like I've tried it all. But we're still on the journey. So yeah, blah, blah, blah. New York, Orlando. I would say my first true trip solo would be Chicago. I went there I think like 2 years ago at this point. Wasn't meeting anyone there, so there was no like, you know, someone that would kind of help me see all the good spots or whatever. Just kind of researched, did my own thing. Was I scared? I definitely was scared, but I'm like a risk taker, so I'm like, whatever, like if I want to go somewhere, I don't want to wait until someone can, and that's usually never. So, or just not on the timeline that I require, or you know, whatnot. So supposed to technically be going like that. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my nails done. But after Chicago, I would say the next, I don't think they were happening at the same, like around the same time, but I went to DC 3 times. The first time I went to Chicago, no, sorry, not Chicago, DC, was when I went to Broccoli Fest. So it was like music festival, like Summer Walker was there, Dirk. Summer Walker was amazing, amazing, oh my god. Wizkid, Gunna before he got locked up, all of that. It was a blast. I literally went during finals week, and also I went to Orlando during finals week. This is like during college. I graduated like a year and some change ago, but I just want to add some more, because one thing for me is if I'm gonna be in pain doing finals, like I'm gonna at least be doing them like in, you know, like a hot tub or a pool. Not just me though. Looking at like the mirror and stuff too, so yeah. So the second time I went, it was literally for a day, because again, another thing about me, if I feel like any type of sad stress, like I feel like I just book a ticket somewhere to like cheer me up. Like I don't know, travel just does that to me. Like it's super fun. It's just like, it's a good way to just forget the BS, you know, just go somewhere new, fall in love with it, convince yourself you're gonna move there, whatever, you know, it's all part of it. So yeah. And then the third time I went was actually visiting law schools. I went to see Georgetown University, American, so that was more of like just like, you know, a quick thing. But I definitely did like just like the vibes there. It was super chill, definitely very youthful, and I was like on a scooter just like going around like by the White House, the Pencil, all that stuff. So it was definitely a good time. I went in the winter. I went in, okay, so this is the moisturizer that I'm using right now. It's like light and stuff, but sometimes I force it and it starts to like look gross, like it bunches up or balls up, whatever. So is it the best? I don't know, I'm just gonna use it because I bought it. But the last place that I went to solo was Atlanta. I know. Like when I tell you, I don't know, I was supposed to be going with one of my friends. Her sister was turning 21 and she wanted to go, so I was like, okay, bet, like I wanted to go, perfect opportunity, and she was turning 21, so you know, it was gonna be lit. And she ended up like not being able to go, I don't know, so I just was like, I'm gonna go. So I went for the day. And honestly, it was such a great time. First of all, the weather, amazing. Everyone was so nice. Like I had gone to these like day party spots and it was just super dope, like down to the Uber drivers, conversation 10 out of 10, just like mad dope people. So I was really happy that I went to the Trap Music Museum. I went to this brunch spot, the day party places. Had mad fun, honestly. Great vibes. Met people there. How do I get my pictures taken? I ask people. I don't really care. Like that's a tip. Like get ready to talk to people, be comfortable asking questions, because if you're by yourself, You can't just be like, turn to the, you know, the person next to you and be like, dude, what's going on? Or holy shit. Like, you just have to figure it out. So you definitely can't be afraid to ask questions or anything like that. I need like a new nose ring. Forgot to put this on. It's literally just like an eye cream Kiehl's. So it was pretty good. Just traveling alone, definitely recommend it. Like, I've gone to so many places. Had I waited for people to be free and like go with me, I literally would have probably only had like 2 spots off my list, and it's like even then. Yeah, so definitely love solo travel. I recommend it. People were saying it's boring, you're boring. Yeah, and you can pick the type of trip. Like, when I've gone to DC, I've had it like be like more educational, nerdy stuff. Like, I went to like some museums, the African American Museum, the Smithsonian shits, whatever. I just wanted to go see. I'm not like, definitely not a STEM person, definitely not. So yeah, and then like I went to, I guess, their version of Newbury Street. Totally forgot. But yeah, I can definitely make stuff that's like more in detail, but I just don't. They're like in the archives, like so much has happened. Life in the fast lane. So yeah, the summer is like kind of slow because I'm not really going anywhere. I'm supposed to be going to Miami in July, so I'm really looking forward to that. So I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, so that's just a little bit of my experience solo traveling. I'm pretty much done. Just, you know, hydrated and whatnot. But yeah, bottom line, solo travel is the shit. Do it. I don't care, even if it's like just one time in your life. I definitely recommend that. And yeah.